Hey there, history explorers. Welcome back to History Unboxed. Today we're diving into some of the earliest English settlements in North America. Get ready to uncover the secrets of the Lost Colony and the challenges faced by the settlers of Jamestown. Imagine you're living in England in the late 1500s. Spain's getting rich from its colonies in South America, and England wants a piece of the action. Enter Sir Walter Raleigh, a daring explorer with big dreams for England. In 1585, Raleigh sent a group of brave men to start a colony on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what's now North Carolina. But life wasn't easy peasy lemon squeezy. The colonists found it super tough and headed back home to England. Talk about a rough start. But Raleigh wasn't giving up that easily. In 1587, he tried again. This time, he sent families, men, women, and kids to build a new life in the New World. Things seemed to be going well at first. They even welcomed the first English baby born in America. Her name was Virginia Dare. Now here's where it gets spooky. In 1590, a supply ship sailed to Roanoke to check on the colonists. But when they arrived, they found nothing. Everyone had vanished without a trace. It was like they disappeared into thin air. This mysterious disappearance earned Roanoke the nickname the Lost Colony. To this day, no one knows exactly what happened to those brave settlers. Did they move somewhere else? Were they attacked? Or did something even stranger occur? It's a puzzle that still baffles historians. But the story of English colonization doesn't end there. In 1606, King James I decided to give it another shot. He granted a charter to some merchants to start 2 new colonies in America. These businessmen formed a company called the Virginia Company. In 1607, the Virginia Company sent 100 men and boys to North America on 3 small ships. The 4-month sea journey was rough. The travelers landed at Chesapeake Bay, a body of water reaching from present-day Virginia to Maryland. To avoid the Spanish, the English colonists moved about 40 miles, 64 kilometers inland. Along a river, they built a settlement they named James Fort, in honor of their king. James Fort later became Jamestown. The settlement was located on a low-lying island surrounded by marshes teeming with mosquitoes carrying malaria. Jamestown's first residents had hoped to find riches by discovering gold in North America. Instead, they soon found disease and drought. Early English colonists in Jamestown struggled to grow and find enough food to eat. Many had little experience with farming. Food shortages were common, and mosquitoes brought serious diseases. The colonists were also hampered by the fact that the water supply was contaminated. Soon, the arrival of even more settlers further reduced the colony's food supply. At the same time, the colonists learned that their presence was not welcomed by the Powhatan people, on whose land they had built Jamestown. The Powhatan lived in villages under the rule of a chief named Wahunsenakaw. When they discovered a group of colonists stealing their corn for food, they killed them. But Jamestown would survive. This was due in large part to Captain John Smith, who became the colony's leader. Smith made peace with the Powhatan with the help of Pocahontas, the chief's daughter. As leader of the colony, Smith established strict rules about work, and he was willing to punish those who stole corn from the Powhatan. He is famous for saying, "He that will not work shall not eat," referencing a sentence from the Bible. All the colonists were expected to do their share of work and farming. Smith's rules saved the colony from starvation. In 1609, John Smith was injured in a fire and had to step down as Jamestown's leader. The colony once again suffered from food shortages and increased attacks by the Powhatan. Harsh winter weather was an additional challenge. Colonists faced starvation and death, soon eating any available animals and even leather shoes. The winter of 1609 to 1610 is now referred to as the Starving Time. Women and children first arrived in Jamestown in 1608. Many more came to the colony over the next few years. The Virginia Company created a campaign to recruit single females to the colony, where they would become wives of settlers already living there. In May and June of 1620, 90 women sailed to Virginia from England. This was a significant development for the colony because it helped establish families and a more stable, long-term community. And there you have it, history buffs. The mysterious tale of the lost colony and the incredible survival story of Jamestown. It's stories like these that make history so exciting. If you enjoyed unboxing this piece of history with us, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to History Unboxed for more fascinating tales from the past. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.